So I have found, I'm gonna get close, I found two, see my beard? Two things together in one place. Two Motley Patriot things. One, skirmish, battle, conflict, and an iron furnace. But not yet do I show you the iron furnace, because it's coming. Bloomery Gap Skirmish, February 14 of 1862. Brigadier General Frederick W. Lander, commanding the 5th and 8th Ohio 14th Indiana Infantry and 400 men of the 1st West Virginia Cavalry, attacked a Confederate brigade of the 31st, 51st, 67th, 89th Virginia Militia under Colonel J. Oh, that's a new one. Sensendiver. Mr. Sensendiver. Well, that's a tricky one to say. I hadn't seen that one. The Confederates were routed and fled toward Winchester. Lander returned to his camp at Paw Paw, and Sensendiver again occupied Bloomery Gap. But it gets better. So there's this old little shed here. This used to be a, and don't look to the left yet. There's a big reveal. So this looks like an old camp picture screen. Yep, look at that. That's an old, I guess that's an old well. Yeah. I suppose that's an old water pump well. Yep, that's probably a well, but look at this. It's intact. And thank you, West Virginia. This is huge. Let me give you a sense of scale. It's not really that big. Wow. You can see the slag up in there still too. Hey, stand up, take a look. Beautiful, they've done a great job with it. Wow. They've done a nice job of trying to keep this maintained. Lovely. Look at the old brick arch. Wow. We'll have to do a link to the description. But that right there, that's the hole that they would plug, and probably they would pour their pigs out of that right there at the bottom of that. You'd clog that up with dirt or something and then jam it through, and then out it would pour. You know, it almost looks like this thing was left running. It's still intact, which is interesting that neither army trashed it. Watch your head up there. Those bricks and stones look like they're about to fall. Not entirely safe, I suppose. But anyway, look at that. Huge. So we're at Bloomery Pike, hence the name. But they don't call this a Bloomery Pike. But I'm looking at this dirt and all. You could see how they could use this to do the trout. And then you'd have your pig irons, it would come off to the side like that. So yeah, you grade this and then you let the iron come out. So this is not an accident, this soil here. But the real question is, here we go. There was a bellows somewhere. Yeah, and I'll bet you the bellows was here. Because normally the water comes running in, drives a bellows with a wheel somewhere. And I would imagine, maybe here. It's a good call. Tough one to figure out, but it looks like water's been coming down through here. So they got water from somewhere, unless they used another mechanism. But that's a very substantial undertaking. And here it is. Wow.
And the water would flow through here?
No. This would be a way that you push oxygen up in there. A bellows would push air up through here to the top. You want to be careful with snakes and such. Yeah, pretty neat. Pretty daggone neat. Who knows? Maybe not here, maybe up top. I don't know. These both seem to be like they would both, it could come out of both ends. Not sure, but anyway, probably a drawing out there somewhere. We'll look at Library of Congress. But here it is, the iron furnace, not far from Paw Paw. Not sure the date of this, but as an iron furnace, it would have made iron. It would have been used for either Revolutionary War, most likely, or at least later on. War of 1812, there's no telling. There's how you make cannons and such. Yeah, it's interesting. This is almost, here we go. You can see right here, there's a chimney there. So most likely the air would push through here because this is chimney. Anyone's guess, do not know, haven't seen a drawing. But there you go. So there were, it's nice we got the grass cut. Yep, that's a pretty substantial furnace. Well, there you go, Motley Patriots. Thanks for following us into the land of milk and honey, also known as West Virginia.